A devastating incident occurred in Dawakin, Tofa local government area of Kano State, where 4 young people drowned in a blocked waterway at Zangon Kaya on Friday, July the 18th. The Kano State Fire Service confirmed the tragedy, identifying the victims as Bashir Sani, 28, Nasiruddin Tasi'u, who is 25, and Usman Ubale, 26, as well as Yakubu Muhammed, 22 years old. According to the public relations officer of the State Fire Service, Saminu Abdullahi, the incident happened when 2 of the victims entered the blocked waterway to swim and got trapped. Another person attempted to rescue them but also got stuck, and the 4th person followed suit, only to meet the same fate. A rescue team was immediately dispatched to the scene, where a resident had already managed to pull out 2 of the victims. Now joining us to give us more details on this is Emmanuel Bagudu, joining me live from Kano State. Emmanuel, just walk us through what happened on this fateful day. What's this tragic sequence of the events, how it unfolded? Very tragic, I would say.
Yeah, very, very tragic. The situation has been very devastating for the community members. Just a few kilometers from the Kano City Center, Dawakin Tofa local government area. That incident was caused by a blocked waterway, according to the statement of the Kano State Fire Service, a blocked sewer, if I'm to use their words. It was caused by the construction of rail lines between the Kaduna and they're talking about the Kaduna and Kano rail project. It was Nigerian Railway that actually, blocked that waterway. And of course, there were no, strict regulations on way to handle that. And the residents who are not literate enough to actually know how dangerous it is, of course, no times to the heat wave in Kano, young men want to just cool off their body, and then they find themselves in that kind of situation that led to their death. Very unfortunate, very unfortunate. But of course, the Kano State Fire Service have confirmed that incident, and then they have brought out their regulations on how to handle issues like that. We're looking at a situation where the Nigerian Railway Corporation, anytime they are doing such, when they are carrying out such a kind of blockade, the community should be sensitized, and they should be made to understand that this blocked waterway is very, very dangerous. Unfortunately, that incident happened, yeah.
As we're talking about the blocked waterway, were they aware, or does the community know that the waterway is blocked? Has it been a known hazard in the area? Were there any previous warnings or incidents reported in that zone?
Not at all. I spoke to the members of the community who told me that this is something that they've been using. Some of them are even alleging some kind of, spiritual kind of superstitious kind of belief about what happened. They said it's the waterway they've been using since the beginning of the year, since the beginning of the construction of the rail track, and the railway authorities have seen them use that waterway without any danger. They didn't believe there was any danger. All of a sudden, this happened. I believe this just happened because of the onset of the rainy season, and it's a lesson that everyone was learned. And I guess the Nigerian Railway Corporation must have seen that whatever they're doing, they must get involved, every community, in all their actions. And it's something that is new, and we believe that this kind of thing will not repeat itself again. Thank you.
And how have local residents and authorities responded to the tragedy? What steps are being taken to prevent similar incidents? Are they boarding off that area from access? Because I know it's going to be hot in Kano. It's always hot, isn't it? The humidity is high, and like you said, the young men were just trying to find reprieve from the heat.
Yes, of course, the community is still in shock. 4 lives. It started with 2 people just going in to swim, which is normal, and they got trapped in the water. So the 4th person, made an attempt to rescue the 2. He also got trapped. The 4th person also made an attempt to rescue the 3 and got trapped. Nobody wanted to go and make any rescue. So everybody was so scared, and a lot of them, like I said, I've spoken to them. All of them are just giving some superstitious meaning to the incident, which is unfortunate. That calls for a lot of sensitization so that these kind of things will happen. I believe that the community are sitting over it right now, and probably as time goes on, we may get to know really what really transpired. But for now, we are relying on the statement made by the Kano State Fire Service, which actually says that it's just an accident, a swimming accident in a blocked sewer. Yeah.
Well, I must say thank you, Emmanuel, for taking out the time to join us. Emmanuel Bagudu, live from Kano, giving us a bit of more details following the incident of a drowning in a blocked waterway in some community in Kano. Once again, thank you so much.